In this video, we will study about some important terms related to concentration of solution. As we know, in the chemistry laboratory, maximum reactions are carried out in liquid solutions. Reactions are carried out in liquid solutions. Therefore, it is necessary to understand the amount of solute present in solvent. And the term which is utilized to know the amount of solute present in solvent is termed as concentration. There are different ways to express concentration of solution. They are as mass percent, molarity, capital M, molality, small m, and mole fraction, These are some ways to express concentration of solution. First, we will study about mass percentage. To study the mass percent, mass percent is equal to mass of solute upon mass of solution into 100. Mass of solute divided by mass of solution into 100. To understand mass percent, let's take one example. Substance A is 5 gram in 15 gram of water. 15 gram of water. We have to find mass percent of A. Then we can find out by using this formula. Mass percent of A is equal to mass of solute. Here it is 5 gram divided by mass of solution. 5 gram plus 15 gram, 20 gram into 100. So on cancellation, we will get our answer. So we can find out mass percent in solution by utilizing this formula. Mass of solute divided by mass of solution into 100. Now, what is molarity? Molarity is denoted as capital M, and molarity is equal to number of solute particles, means we have to say mole of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. Once more, molarity is equal to mole of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. Also, it can be denoted as gram per liter into molecular weight or molecular mass. Molarity is equal to gram per liter into molecular weight. Molarity changes with temperature. molarity changes with temperature, because here volume is included, and that is why molarity changes with temperature. Now, if on dilution of the solution, we have to find out the new molarity, then we can utilize M1V1 is equal to M2V2. M1V1 is equal to M2V2. It is the formula when the solution is diluted, then we can find out the new molarity by utilizing M1V1 is equal to M2V2. But if N1 and N2 are moles of reactant, N1 and N2 are the moles of reactants, then we can write M1V1 upon N1 is equal to M2V2 upon N2. And in the laboratory, for volumetric titration like acid-base titration, we can apply N1 M1V1 is equal to N2V2 M2. Here N1 is basicity of acid, and N2 is acidity of base. So, for acid-base titration, we can use this formula N1 M1V1 is equal to N2V2 M2. Now, another formula which we want to understand is if two solutions are mixed of similar substances, either acids or base. If both either acids or bases, then we can utilize this formula to find out the new molarity. M1V1 plus M2V2 is equal to M into V1 plus V2. Therefore, we can find out the molarity on mixing of these two solutions. M is equal to M1V1 plus M2V2 divided by V1 plus V2. Another formula, if W by W percent is given and density is also provided. If W by W, percent W by W and density provided, then we can find out molarity. 10 into density into percent W by W divided by molar mass. By using this formula, we can also find out molarity. Now molality. Molality is small m. Molality is equal to number of moles of solute divided by mass of solvent in kilogram. Or we can write molality is equal to gram per kilogram into molecular weight or molecular mass. So from this study, we can say that there is the difference between molarity and molarity is molarity and molality. Capital M molarity and small m molarity. Molarity changes with temperature because here volume is connected, and that is why we can say molarity changes with temperature. But since mass is connected in kilogram, that is why we can say molality does not change. With change in temperature. Also, we have to know one more formula that relating molality and molarity is molality is equal to 1000 into molarity upon 1000 into density minus m dash. Here m is molarity, small m is equal to molality, m dash is molar mass, and density is equal to D. That is D is equal to density. Now we study few numericals based on concentration. In the first question, 4 gram sodium hydroxide is present per liter of solution. We have to calculate molarity. First of all, molar mass of NaOH is equal to 40 gram. Atomic mass of sodium is 23 gram, of oxygen it is 16, and of hydrogen it is 1. So on adding we will get 40 gram or 40 unified mass. Now according to the formula of molarity, molarity is equal to gram per liter into molecular weight or molecular mass. Gram of NaOH is given 4 gram, and liter per liter means 1 liter into 40 is the molecular mass. On cancellation, we will get 0.1 molar. So we can say 4 gram NaOH is present per liter of solution. The molarity comes out to be 0.1 molar. Now in the second question, 1 gram NaOH is present in 250 ml of solution. Calculate molarity. Molarity is equal to gram per liter into molecular weight. Gram, 1 gram is given of NaOH, and volume is 250 ml. So 250 divided by 1000 converts into liter, and molecular mass is 40. On simplification, we will get 0.1 molar. Now in the third question, how many moles and how many grams of HCl are present in 250 ml of 0.5 molar HCl solution? Molarity is equal to gram per liter into molecular mass. Molarity is given 0.5 is equal to gram of HCl divided by liter. Here it is given 250, means 250 divided by 1000 into molecular weight of HCl 36.5. Of chlorine, atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5 and of hydrogen it is 1 gram. So molar mass of HCl will be 36.5. On cancellation, gram of hydrochloric acid comes out to be 4.5625 gram. Gram of HCl will be 4.5625 gram. Now another question that we have to find out, how many moles? Moles is equal to given gram of HCl 4.5625 divided by its molar mass 36.5. On cancellation, we will get moles of HCl to be 0.125 mole. In the next sum, 1.26 gram of hydrated oxalic acid is dissolved in water to prepare 250 ml solution. Calculate molarity, capital M. First of all, oxalic acid is H2C2O4 2H2, because here it is hydrated oxalic acid is given. So molar mass of hydrated oxalic acid is 126 gram per mole or 126 unified mass. Now molarity is equal to gram per liter into molecular weight. Therefore molarity is equal to gram of oxalic acid is given 1.26 divided by liter 250 ml. So 250 ml divided by 1000 converted volume into liter, and molecular weight is 126. On solving, molarity comes out to be 0.04 molar. Now in the next question, 2 gram NaOH is dissolved in 1 liter solution. Calculate molarity. So molarity is equal to gram per liter into molecular weight. 2 gram NaOH divided by liter. Already it is given 1 liter into molecular weight of sodium hydroxide is 40. So on solving this, we will get 0.05 molar solution. Now in the next question, how many moles are present in 1 liter of 1 mHCl solution? Again, molarity is equal to gram per liter into molecular weight. Since it is given 1 molar, so 1 is equal to gram of hydrochloric acid. Liter is already given 1, so into 36.5, that is the molar mass of hydrochloric acid. We can say the obtained gram of HCl is equal to 36.5 gram. 36.5 into 1 is equal to 36.5. So gram of HCl is 36.5. So from this we can say number of moles is equal to 36.5 gram obtained divided molar mass 36.5 is equal to 1 mole. Or another way, second method is very small method in which number of moles of hydrochloric acid is equal to volume into moles. Volume into molarity, not moles but molarity. So volume is given 1 liter and molarity is also 1. So by using this simple method also we can find out number of moles of HCl. In the next sum, 4 gram NaOH is added to water to form 250 ml of solution. Calculate molarity. Molarity is equal to gram per liter into molecular weight. Therefore, gram of NaOH is given 4 gram. Liter 250 ml is converted to liter divided by 1000. 250 divided by 1000. And molar mass of NaOH is 40 gram. On cancellation, we will get 0.4 molar. Now in the next question, concentrated hydrochloric acid contains 38% HCl by mass. Density is given 1.19 gram per ml. Calculate molarity and second what volume of concentrated HCl required to make 1 liter of 0.1 molar HCl. So first we will find out molarity. Molarity of HCl that contains 38% HCl. But if percent W by W is provided beside with the density, then utilize molarity M is equal to 10 into density into percent W by W, that is strength, weight per weight, divided by molar mass of compound. Here it is HCl. 10 into density 1.19 into strength is given 38%, divided by molecular mass of HCl is 36.5. On solving, molarity of the solution comes out to be 12.38 molar. So first answer, calculation of molarity is 12.38 molar. Now another question. What volume of concentrated HCl required to make 1 liter of 0.1 m HCl? We can apply the formula M1V1 is equal to M2V2. Here M1 is the molarity of the solution contains 38% HCl with density 1.19. So it is 12.38. And its volume is asked to us. Volume of concentrated HCl required to make 1 liter and 0.1. So next molarity is 0.1 molar into 1 liter. So if we write it in ml, we can write 1000. Therefore, volume is equal to 0.1 into 1000 divided by 12.38. We will get 8.1 ml. So V1 is equal to 8.1 ml. Now in the next question, how many grams of NaOH should be dissolved to make 100 ml of 0.15 molar solution? Molarity is equal to gram per liter into molecular weight. 0.15 molar solution is given. So 0.15 is equal to gram of NaOH is asked. Divided by solution is 0.15 and it is 100 ml. Convert it into liter. We will get 100 divided by 1000. And molecular mass of NaOH is 40 gram. On solving this, we will get gram of NaOH is equal to 0.6 gram. On solving this, we will get gram of NaOH is equal to 0.6 gram. Now in the next question, we have 100 ml 0.2 molar H2SO4 is mixed with 50 ml 0.1 molar HCl solution. We have to find molarity of this mixture. Applying the formula M1V1 plus M2V2 is equal to M in the bracket V1 plus V2. It means molarity of the mixture will be M, and these are the molarities available from first solution and M2V2 from the second solution. So we will get M1V1 100 ml into 0.2 plus 50 ml into 0.1 divided by V1 plus V2 100 ml and 50 ml 150 ml is equal to molarity. Therefore, molarity is equal to, on solving this, we will get 0.167 molar. Molarity is equal to 0.16 molar, capital M. The next question, how much gram of methanol is required to prepare 150 ml of 2 molar methanol solution? Molar mass of methanol is 32 gram. Molar mass of methanol is 32 gram. Now, molarity is equal to gram per liter into molecular weight. Since molarity is provided to us 2, therefore 2 is equal to, and how much gram of methanol is asked, therefore gram of methanol divided by liter. 150 ml converted to liter, so 150 divided by 1000 into molar mass of methanol is 32 gram. On solving this, we will get gram of methanol is equal to 9.6 gram. 9.6 gram. In the next question, calculate molarity. Calculate molarity of water if density is 1000 kilogram per meter cube. Molarity of water, it means that number of moles of water present in 1 liter solution. 1 liter water. Here density is given 1000 kilogram per meter cube, means we can say 1 liter is equal to 1000 gram. 1 liter is equal to 1000 gram. Therefore, number of moles means directly we can find out molarity is equal to 1000 divided by molar mass of water 18. We will get 55.55. So once more, molarity of water is 55.55. In the next sum, concentrated aqueous sulfuric acid is 98% H2SO4 by mass and density is given 1.84 gram per ml. What volume of H2SO4 is required to make 5 liter of 0.5 molar H2SO4 solution? First of all, we will find out the molarity. Whenever density and percent W by W are given, then by applying this simple formula, molarity is equal to 10 into density into percent W by W, that is strength percent, or we can say simply strength, divided by molecular weight. We will get molarity. 10 into density into percentage strength divided by molecular mass. 10 into density. Density is given 1.84. Percent W by W 98%, and molar mass of sulfuric acid is 98. On cancellation this, we will get 18.4 molar. So first molarity has come out to be 18.4. Means concentrated aqueous sulfuric acid with 98% H2SO4 by mass with density 1.84 gram per ml has molarity 18.4 molar. Now, applying the formula M1V1 is equal to M2V2. M1V1 is equal to M2V2. We have 18.4 molar solution whose volume we have to find out to prepare 5 liter of 0.5 molar solution. 0.5 into 5 liter, convert it into ml, we will get 5000. Therefore, V1 is equal to 0.5 into 5000 divided by 18.4. On simplification, we will get 136 ml. Before we study this numerical, let us understand the relation between mole and volume V in liters, Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 and gram molar mass. We can establish the relation between all these four as follows. Mole N is equal to 1 mole. N is equal to 1 mole. Then liter 22.4 liter. Volume is equal to 22.4 liter. They are related with each other. 1 mole is equal to 22.4 liter. Vice versa, 22.4 liter is equal to 1 mole. Now, 22.4 liter volume is equal to gram molar mass. Gram molar mass. Vice versa, gram molar mass is equal to 22.4 liter. Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms or particles, ions, etc. Here in this case we can say 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 is equal to gram molar mass, or gram molar mass is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. Same way, the relation can be established between Avogadro number and mole also. 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms. Same way, 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms is equal to 1 mole. Another interrelationship between mole and gram molar mass. 1 mole is equal to gram molar mass. Also, gram molar mass is equal to 1 mole. And same way, 22.4 liter is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 particles or atoms, etc. Same way, 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms is equal to 22.4 liter. So, there is the interrelationship between N, V, G, M, gram molar mass, and 6.022 into 10 raised to 23, that is Avogadro number. Now, we understand this numerical. Here in the numerical it is given, a solution contains 10 moles of sugar in 1 kilogram solvent. We have to find molarity. So, using formula of molarity, gram per kilogram into molecular mass or molecular weight. As it is given 10 moles, means gram per molecular weight is already given 10 moles. 10 divided by kilogram, only 1 kilogram. Therefore, molarity comes out to be 10 molar. In the next sum, 149 gram KOH is dissolved in 1.5 kilogram solvent. Calculate molarity. Molarity is equal to gram of solute upon weight of solvent in kilogram into molecular weight. Therefore, gram of solute KOH is given 149 gram divided by weight of solvent in kilogram, it is given 1.5 kilogram into molar mass or molecular weight of KOH is 56. On solving, we will get the answer approximately 1.77. In the next question, how much gram NaOH is dissolved in 2 kilogram solvent so that molarity is 0.01 molar? So again, formula of molarity, gram of solute divided by kilogram, that is the weight of solvent, into molecular mass. Molarity is given 0.01 and gram of NaOH is asked, gram of sodium hydroxide divided by kilogram, 2 kilogram solvent, and molar mass of NaOH is 40, Na 23, hydrogen 1 and oxygen 16. So on adding these atomic masses, we get the molar mass of NaOH to be 40. 0.01 into 2 into 40, we will get gram of NaOH. On solving this, we will get 0.8 gram. It means it is asked how much gram of NaOH is dissolved. So we can say 0.8 gram NaOH is dissolved. In the next sum, 5% W by W NaOH solution is given. Calculate molarity of this solution. First of all, meaning of 5% W by W NaOH is 5 gram NaOH and 95 gram water. Therefore, molality is equal to gram per kilogram into molecular mass. Gram of NaOH is given 5 and of water it is 95 gram. So 95 divided by 1000 into molar mass of NaOH is 40. On solving this, we will get 1.315. Nearly answer of molarity will be 1.315. In the next sum, 5.3 gram Na2CO3 is present in 400 gram of water. Calculate molarity. Molarity is equal to gram upon kilogram into molecular weight. 5.3 gram of Na2CO3 is present in 400 gram water. So convert it into kilogram just by dividing 1000 into molecular weight of Na2CO3 is 106. On solving this, we will get 0.125 molar. In the next sum, the molarity of 15% W by V solution of H2SO4 with density 1.1 gram per ml is approximately what? Means we have to find out the molarity. Molarity is equal to gram per kilogram into molecular weight. But here it is given 15% W by V solution, means first we can find out the gram of solvent. Gram of solvent will be, as density is 1.1 gram per ml, so we can say 100 into 1.1, that is 111, minus 15, because 15% W by V solution is given, is equal to 96 gram. Gram of solvent is equal to 96 gram. Now again, molarity is equal to 15 gram divided by 96 upon 1000. Gram of solvent, 96 gram, is converted to kilogram into molar mass of sulfuric acid is 98. So we will get 15 into 1000 divided by 96 into 98. Answer is nearly 1.6. So we can say approximately 1.6 will be the molarity of this solution. In the next question, 6.3 gram oxalic acid hydrated is present in 100 gram water. Find molarity. Oxalic acid hydrated formula is H2C2O4 2H2O, whose molar mass is 126 gram. 126 gram. Molarity is equal to gram per kilogram into molecular weight. Therefore, molarity is equal to gram of the oxalic acid given 6.3 divided by kilogram. Oxalic acid is present in 100 gram. So 100 divided by 1000 converted into kilogram into molecular mass 126. On solving this, molarity comes out to be 0.5 molar. The next sum, the molarity of 1 molar solution of NaCl with density 1.0585 gram per ml is what? So we have to find out molarity. Considering the formula relating molarity and density, 1000 m molarity is equal to 1000 into molarity divided by 1000 into density minus m dash. Here m is molarity and m dash is the molar mass of particular substance. Therefore, molarity is equal to 1000 into molarity 1 molar, 1000 into density 1.0585 minus m dash. M is the molarity 1 molar, and for NaCl formula mass is 58.5. On solving this, molarity will be 1 molar. In the next sum, 3 molar NaOH solution has density of 1.11 gram per ml. Calculate molarity, capital M. M is equal to 1000 into molarity divided by 1000 into density minus m dash. Keeping the values, molarity 3 is equal to 1000 into molarity, that we have to find out, 1000 into density 1.11 minus molarity, we have to find out molarity capital M, and molar mass of NaOH is 40. When we solve this, molarity comes out to be approximately 2.97. Molarity is equal to 2.97 approximately. In the next sum, 25 gram of solute of molar mass 250 gram per mole is dissolved in 100 ml of water to obtain a solution whose density is 1.025 gram per ml. Find molality and molarity. First we will find molality. Molality is equal to gram per kilogram into molecular weight, that is gram of solute, and solvent mass in kilogram into molecular mass of that particular substance. So gram of solute is given 25 gram divided by molar mass is given 250 and 100 ml water is given. So convert 100 ml to 100 gram and 100 gram divided by 1000 gram. So it is obtained in kilogram. On solving this, molarity comes out to be 1 molar. Molarity comes out to be 1 molar. Now, molarity is equal to 1000 into molarity divided by 1000 into density minus molarity into molar mass. Keeping required values, molar 1 molar is equal to 1000 into molarity, that we have to find out, 1000 into density. Density is 1.025 minus m dash. M is again molarity and m dash molar mass is given 250. On solving this, molarity comes out to be nearly 0.8. molarity is equal to 0.8 approximately. Now in the next question, the density of 3 molar solution of NaCl is 1.25 gram per ml. Calculate molarity of the solution. So molarity is equal to 1000 into molarity divided by 1000 into density minus molarity into molar mass. We have to find out molarity. Therefore, molarity is equal to 1000 into molarity is given 3 molar divided by 1000 into density 1.25 minus m molarity 3 and formula mass of sodium chloride is 58.5. On solving this, molarity comes out to be 2.79 molar. So molarity of the solution is 2.79 molar.